top police bosses were left wiping sweat from their brows after undergoing a thorough grilling session today. The Deputy Commissioners of Police were the first 5 of 23 to be vetted by the National Police Service Commission. KTN's Asha Milu attended the vetting session and now reports.
Because public interest is important.
Round 2 of police vetting kicked off. One by one, the men and women who have been calling the shots in the Kenya Police Service found themselves on the spot. They include Benson Kibue, currently the Nairobi County Commander, though he is known for his controversial stint as Traffic Commandant. The Johnston Kavuludi team shot straight from the hip, tasking Kibue over the rise of corruption within the traffic department. And the top cop came armed with all the big words.
It is a perception, as you have rightly put it, sir, that most of the matatus or public service vehicles are owned by police officers. The magic word, sir, is enforcement. And there is enforcement.
But his big words would soon come to haunt him.
When we talk of perceptions, I have a really big problem with that perception. Are we saying that the deaths on the road is a perception, or is it a reality?
And Kibue's skeletons kept getting exposed. The Nairobi police boss was left tongue-tied when his financial activities came under scrutiny.
So the problem is that this money is not reflected anywhere in your statement. So it is possible that you have another account that you do not give us.
This transaction, the transactions that you see there, for example, the horticulture thing, the selling of cattle, that thing is done, and money transaction goes on without even being in federal area here, or particularly that money being banked in the bank. It is a hard-on transaction.
Community policing boss Beatrice Nduta, on the other hand, was left in a tight spot when questioned about opening documents addressed to her boss.
Mr. Chairman, I cannot remember actually what happened in that particular data, but I would want to say, and very sincerely before this board, that my working relationship with that boss of mine was very bad.
On the other hand, Leo Nyongesa, the Internal Affairs Unit boss, had convincing answers during his vetting. He was also tasked of a graft among his juniors.
Through this vetting process, the National Police Service Commission aims to eradicate the rots in the Kenya Police Service that has rendered this institution one of the most corrupt and unreliable in this nation. From tomorrow, the second batch of the 23 officers to be vetted in the second phase of police vetting will take the hot seat. This will include Coast PPO Ogri Adoni, but there's no guarantee whether these officers will pass the test